I'm feeling high.
Okay, good day, sanibonani ninjani. My name is Umpumelelo Kamshengu Shabalala Ukhaku Tongalama Vusuma Vusamhlope officer Nakuba Kena. So today I just decided to do this introduction. I'm hoping Yazwagala with the ocean right next to me. Ebanga Umsindo, but then again, he say Patong Beach, which is in Thailand. And so I'm just gonna drop a few videos for this trip I took Lana in Thailand and just share what did I learn about Thailand and how much does it cost, some plugs on hotel reviews, things to do and so on, things like that. But before Siak Pambili, please remember to like, subscribe, comment down and do hit that notification bell so that every time I upload a video you know the drill. But then yeah, this is it. Let me give you a 360 guys. Oh yes. Hey, yo, what's up guys? So we are here live at Patong Beach. This is our hotel, which is Hotel Live here in Patong Beach, and this is just the view right opposite our hotel. And we just decided to take an afternoon walk and just get some fresh water, some fresh air. As you can hear the lovely sounds of nature, the lovely sounds of water and the ocean, which is quite peaceful. So yeah, I had to dip our feet, had to cleanse ourselves, just introduce ourselves to the lovely waters. You know, us African people, we are very much spiritual, and we take water as something that is very serious. So yeah, it is good to taste the waters of another continent away from home. As you know guys, I'm a Durban boy. I was born in Eddington, so right outside the ocean. But then yeah, I just had to put my feet here and say Umfana Kamshengu was once here in Patong and enjoyed the lovely seas of this lovely country. So yeah, there are various activities in the Patong beach, whether you want to do some speed boating, whether you want to fly on the ski, I don't know what you call that thingy, skydiving, whatever. But then yeah, if you want to fly on that thing, you can obviously buy a ticket here. And obviously, as you can see, I took a video of someone enjoying this flying or skydiving thing. But then yeah guys, so this is the lovely area. As you can see, people are jollering there. It's always 2x2. But then yeah, back to the hotel. I'm just gonna do a short room tour. In this hotel we stayed in 2 different rooms. So this is the first one, which is on the ground floor, which has access to the pool. So Mongena, you have free gowns, you have a safe, and you also have an area where there's coffee, you know, the usual stuff if you go to a hotel. On the left you have the bathroom, which has a shower. The bathroom is not so big, but yeah, you can squeeze the both of you inside here. So we paid a total number of 5,800 for 4 days. Obviously we spent 3 days in this room, and then one day in the top floor room, which has the ocean view. So yeah, I'll also do a room tour of that final room in the last video, which I will upload after this. So yeah, this is the bathroom. It also has a big bathtub, so we enjoyed some nice bubble bath here. It's a very big though, so yeah, you're gonna enjoy being in this hotel by all means. And obviously they also have some drinks in here. In the fridge they have beer if you drink beer, but then you also pay for using that beer, which is like 50 Thai baht, which is imali. You pay that amount if you drink any of those things in the fridge. And obviously we drank some coke, and we had to pay 50 TBs for drinking le coke.
I'm feeling high.
So yeah, as you can see, that's the suitcase. We had just arrived and decided, it's okay, let's take this room tour thingy. And then yeah, this is the lovely bed. The entrance, the room is very big, spacious. I like the design of the wooden floor and also the wooden setting of the TV stand. Also the channels on the TV, they have international channels. I was watching a Premier League, which is England soccer channel, so that was also good. And yeah, the bed was very comfortable compared to what we know in China. So those people who live in China, they do know what's in bed as a China is very hard. But then yeah, this is the TV, nice big. You can also enjoy some movies. We tried watching some Thailand movies just to see what do they offer in TV channels around Thailand. So this hotel comes with a lot of good things, and obviously this is the lovely bed. I also love these designs they have of the lights. There's also reading lights and also room service, since the hotel does have a restaurant or a bar area. And then this is the balcony with the pool access. So you just dive out of bed, go into a balcony, and boom, you're inside the water. So yeah, this is the following morning. As you can see, the ocean has covered most of the sand area that we were walking on the previous night. And obviously there's some rain that comes and goes at the time. So we kind of came at the wrong time, because you can see the waves are very strong. So you can't do activities which we got us to be in the ocean or take small trips around the ocean. So another thing, guys, I want to tell you about Thailand or Patong or the Phuket area. Hi, guys. They smoke a lot of Zol in this country. I mean, in every street you pass like 7 to 8 shops where they just specifically sell Zol. So if you are someone who loves getting high, this is gonna be a place you're gonna enjoy. So yeah, we took tuk-tuk, which is the mode of transport. They also have Udidi, not Didi. They also have Bolt. Bolt we have in South Africa. So if you're coming from South Africa and you're heading to Thailand, you don't need to stress about anything when it comes to taxis and moving around. You can use a Bolt Wako, request, and then you pay in cash. So this is also a good mode of transport. But then also the tuk-tuks, they're very cheap. They have a standard price of 200 in Patong area. So good, good, good. I remember your last year. You came last year also, right? No, no, no. Only Bangkok. Another good thing is that you'd find there's a lot of tourists, especially white tourists. So you're not gonna feel left out in a sense. Whereas in China, you can walk the whole city and actually be the only foreigner. Here in Thailand, you see a lot of tourists, especially in Patong Beach. However, we hardly see our people, because in the 4 days I spent in Thailand, probably saw like less than 5 people who are black. So yeah, we need to travel more, guys. We need to travel more. And then yeah, this is the central mall in Patong area. And another thing about the malls here, which was more of a cultural shock, is that when you get inside these malls, guys, they don't have like a subsection. It's like the shops inside the malls are not divided. It's like you're walking in a hallway. Maybe on the second floor, you're gonna have all the stores just scattered there. You're gonna have Jet Pep, Ackermans, and so on, for example, with no subsections. Like you can't exit Kapep ungene Jet. It's just not like that in Thailand, which is weird. You just one moment you're picking something from Pep, the next moment you're picking into Yaga Jets, and you can't see ukuthi kahle kahle lento, where does it start and where does it end. So that was another shocking discovery about the setup of Thailand, especially the malls. And then yeah, this is the shopping store which we found in the mall, which is the ground or the lower level. This is where you found some restaurants, and obviously this was the only grocery store we saw. So another weird thing is you don't find your shop rights, you don't find your pick and pay. like scattered around the city. I mean, the only time we saw a grocery store as big as this one or like this was only inside the mall. So that's another thing about Thailand. When it comes to shopping, their setup is very, very different to what we used to in South Africa or back in China. But then, yeah, we had our lunch. We had one of the best burgers in months. Because the burger quality was good. In fact, it was great. I would give them an 8 out of 10 when it comes to the quality of burger they gave us, which is better than what we get in China. I'm a burger in China very big. I do not know what is the issue when it comes to meat in that country, but then yeah. When it comes to mode of transport and looking at the setup of Thailand is a place or country with a lot of mountains. So even when you travel from the airport going to a Patong area, you go around a lot of mountains, and this requires you to have a big car or at least drive a car rather than taking a motorbike up the mountains, which I would not recommend because some of the tourists they do hire some motorbikes just to go around the area. It's good if you're gonna be going around the Patong area, but if you're gonna be going from Patong to another city on the other side of the mountain, I do not recommend it because this area has a lot of mountains and I see danger when it comes to that. And especially being here because if you're gonna be in Thailand, you're obviously gonna drink. There's also a lot of shops for Intango, so people are gonna get high when they come here. So this is just a no-go zone when it comes to those things. So it's best sometimes to just request to DD and use a car if you wanna travel from one city to another, or if in that was skated, and it's much safer when you use a taxi if you use or a bolt just to travel. So from the airport coming into Patong, you're gonna pay around 800 TBs, which is the currency they use here in Thailand. And if you're gonna request using Bolt, you're gonna pay 600 to 650 depending on the time. So it is quite cheap when you come this side using using Bolt from the airport. But however, like back in South Africa, Bolt is not allowed within the airport, so it's quite similar to South Africa where you have to walk around the airport to some certain corner just to request to Bolt and take the trip. So to ease the process, when you get to the airport, just take out that 800, request a taxi, and then it's going to take you wherever you're going. However, when you're going back to the airport, you can just request to Bolt and it will leave you straight at the drop-off zone in the airport. Another thing when it comes to stores, you have all 7-Eleven, which are a lot of shops. 7-Eleven is very popular here in Thailand. And then later that night, guys, we went to Fuga Beach Restaurant. It's more like a bar or a club. It's a chilled place. We had some nice dinner. I will give them a 7 or an 8 out of 10 based on their meat, which was much more nice. Their pasta wasn't that great. Could have tasted better pasta than what I tasted yet. However, the whole place is very beautiful. The setup, the design, the pool access which leads you to the beach. Everything about this place is just super beautiful. And they also had some shows later in the night. So yeah, we took some lovely pictures and obviously viewed the area, and then the show began. So as you can see, these people dance with fire and they give the tourists to visit this restaurant a good show, and then obviously you give them a tips. So this is the way they make money for themselves, using the connection for the restaurant. So this is a good setup. It's a good initiative that the restaurant has done for these people, whereby they give them an opportunity to show some skills to the tourists and maybe make a living also for themselves. So this is just wonderful. And more each day, and this makes me sad, and it hurts. So So another thing, guys, we are heading to 1,000 subscribers. Thank you for those who keep on supporting the channel, and thank you for those who are subscribing, liking, and obviously sharing my videos. Hopefully, we'll reach 1,000 by the end of this month, because we are heading closer and closer. So yeah, we did take some videos, we took some photos, and uploaded some of the photos on Instagram, and also shared them on Facebook of what's happened in Thailand. So yeah, this is just the video parts where I'm gonna share here on YouTube and maybe on TikTok as Mfanagam Shengu number 2 on TikTok. So do also follow us on TikTok, guys. That's where we also upload some of the videos. And yeah, thank you. So yeah, and as you can see, they treating Dr. Reed. Hey guys, I do not know or how to tell you the way they support Intano in this country. So if you are a heavy smoker, you can travel to Thailand. You're gonna enjoy yourself. And also remember that on the last episode or the last video, which is part 3 of the Thailand vlogs, I'm gonna show you guys the nightlife in Thailand. And Yazuguti, Thailand is very known for my lady boys. It's also known for the groove and the nightlife. So I'm gonna take you to one of the craziest streets here in Patong area or Patong Beach, whereby the whole street is just clubs. The whole street is just a vibe of partying and enjoying that nightlife. So yeah, do stay tuned. And also I'm gonna take you guys to view the Kamala street food. That's where we got to taste some of the best Thailand street food. So do stay tuned, guys, and watch part 3 of the video. We also went to the elephant sanctuary, whereby we fed some elephants and took some photos and so on. So do stay tuned for video 3. And another thing, when it comes to these tuk-tuks, as you can see how they are modified with the sound systems, the lights, and how beautiful they look. They kind of take you back to South Africa, whereby you have a taxi taxis from South Beach, where they have a lot of sound. They're designed in various ways, and that just looks so beautiful. So Thailand also has that, and you can also request the drivers to put some USB or cable, udlale music wakho, and obviously enjoy igqomu yakho or amapiano akho while you are here in Thailand. So the whole setup of the transport system is very quite interesting and similar to South Africa. So yeah. So just to mention another important point around the Thailand, the Thailand people know English better than Chinese, so we didn't have an issue when it comes to communication. We could communicate with most of the taxi drivers, with most of the Bolt drivers. So when it comes to communication, you're not gonna have a problem in Thailand. I think they realize Uzi, their main source of income, or the only source of ensuring a boom in their economy is also when it comes to the tourism sector. So that's why they invest in knowing the English language. So yeah, you're not gonna have a problem if you're a South African and you come here, or if you come from any other country and you could speak English, you're gonna survive in Thailand. So unlike China, it's very difficult if you do not know Chinese and you only know English. You're gonna be translating using your phone in everything you do, from the airport to the taxi to everywhere. You're gonna be using your phone in China. So yeah, you just talk your English. They can understand the basics. They know where you're going. They ask which hotel you're going to. The taxi people, the tuk-tuk people, they already know the hotels in the city. So you just say the name and then they just give you the price. So you just say, I'm going to Hotel Live. Oh, they say, oh, 200. You going where? Oh, 300. So they just know the places with the back of their heads. So yeah, guys, we are heading back to the hotel. We're gonna obviously sleep and then wake up the next morning and also explore more of the Kimala area. We're also gonna go and look at the elephants, as I've mentioned, and it's gonna be the second to last day we're gonna spend here. So do remember to like, guys, subscribe and comment, and also keep on supporting us. So yeah, I'm just gonna show you guys the breakfast setting for the hotel, which you pay 450 TBs per couple, not per couple, per person. So if it's two people, you're gonna pay like 900 for breakfast. So do stay tuned, guys. Thank you for liking, and those who have stayed until this far in the video, thank you for staying and watching and supporting the family. We are growing together as a family, and I hope we will reach a better milestone in the near future. So thank you. So for breakfast, we had a lot of different things. We had some toast, we had some beans, we had some sausages, we had some juice and so on. So we enjoyed the breakfast. I'll give them a 7 out of 10 when it comes to breakfast because they had a variety of things, cornflakes, eggs, and so on. So yeah, breakfast wasn't that bad. It was okay. And as you can see, the sun was beautiful on this lovely morning. So yeah, we're off to the Elephant Sanctuary. Do watch part 3, the final episode, where we're going to be discussing the money. We're going to be discussing the area of Ikimala and maybe steps of how you're going to get yourself into Thailand when it comes to visas and so on. So thank you, DJ Auda Longom.